Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo with the legendary OG Vegeta himself.
OG Vegeta, the
Brian.
Saiyan Prince, I'll tell ya.
Brian, how's it going today?
Fabulous, man. We had a great time here in Huntsville.
Good, good. So, I know you as Vegeta. I love you as Vegeta, but you've done tons and tons of voices.
I have. I've been at it for a while. I'm an
They're-
old man.
And they're all just kind of mulling around in
Yeah,
your
they
head
are.
here. How do you keep them from intermingling?
Oh, the intermingling happens. There's no keeping it from happening. It happens regularly. We are lucky enough in our industry to have something called a voice reference in the sound studio. Thank God for that, because when I work on a lot of different shows, you roll in there and I'm like, I think I kind of remember how this guy is. Play me a ref, and they'll play you a reference so you can roll it right back in and remember where you were. But most of the time, I generally can kind of keep them together. I play a lot of bad guys. I play a lot of villains. But each of them are all separated by just sort of bits, right? Like
right.
Ryuk has a bit of a sound that OG Vegeta does, and they all kind of, Venom, Wolverine, they all kind of, tie into each other a little bit. So that's when it gets tough, when they're kind of a similar archetype.
Right.
But if they're totally different, like something like a Streaky the Super Cat compared to Wolverine, way easy to separate. But
Yeah.
the voice reference helps a lot.
Awesome. All right, so of all the voices, they're all special. They're like your children.
Like our little babies.
You're not supposed to say you have a favorite.
I do not have a favorite. Let me.
But, in the back of your mind, somewhere rolling around in there's that one that just holds a special spot. It may not be the best, but it's your personal favorite to voice.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be a little bit of a trick question for you as well, and maybe for the viewers, because you could probably see the poster back there, maybe a little bit. He was my favorite character in the comic books as a kid, and he's on that poster. My favorite in the comic books as a kid. Any idea what it is? Quick look. Ooh, having a quick look. What's your first guess? Think of my age. What would be in the comic book as a kid?
First guess is going to be Logan himself, Wolverine.
Yes, nailed it. Wolverine. I got to play Wolverine in about 5 different movies, and it was like I was just blown away to be able to get to do it. When you get to voice something that you sort of were just like, man, that guy's cool. As a child, and then as an adult, like I am him. I get to be him in something. So that was the one that sort of, I remember I got giddy and squealed when I got that one.
Awesome. So when you were voicing him, did you ever shave your beard like his?
No, I should have. If I had his jawline, maybe I would, but I should have. I think one time for Halloween, maybe 10, 15 years ago, I did the full pork chops and everything and got it done. I had all the gear and it looked okay, but I need to hit the gym for that to really work out for me.
Yeah. All right. So last question.
Yeah.
What's next? What's next for Brian?
What's next? Wow, I'm working on a lot of projects. I got some pretty exciting stuff happening right now. Most things we signed NDAs for that we're not allowed to talk about. Probably some of the most recent stuff that's fun to watch that I'm in that, of course, I can talk about because it's out is I'm playing Eggman in Sonic Prime, which there's 3 seasons of on Netflix. Great, epic character from a phenomenal franchise. And as well, playing a couple of really cool bad guys on Akira Toriyama did a lot of the design work, I believe, on Dragon Quest, which is a really fun series. There was 100 episodes of that, and I play Lord Hadlar, General Flazzard, a couple of real kick-ass bad guys that have great voices that will remind you of a lot of the Dragon Ball Z stuff that I did. So those are some recent things that are out there. Ninjago, Dragons Rising, another baddie on that one. So some fun stuff, and then some really cool ones that look for next year that I can't say, or I might get fired.
We don't want that. We don't want that at all.
Not at all.
All right, Brian, I know you got a lot to do. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks.
And for everybody out there, I know this just Huntsville fans are all around the world. This con was fabulous. We're a three Canadians on Death Note that came down here and brought a lot of our other characters with us. But we had a phenomenal time at this con. So anybody out there who gets a chance to come to this convention, it is a blast. And hopefully we can come back again. Incredible.
Do what he says.
Do what he said.